everybody knows DAZN, but also I think more than 60% now of all the bigger kind of providers are relying on multi-CDN to do this. Is that working in terms of line of defense of using multiple CDNs to get close or get to the 5 nines? Bob?
Yeah, I think we couldn't do it any other way to the scale that we're at. There are occasions where you want to narrow it down. If you've got something that's low consumption, we do competitive fishing and we do competitive lumberjacking. So if something has a low viewing audience, you can get a better delivery out of a single CDN. But the moment that you start to get to really popular content, Italian football, you cannot go without having multi-CDN. And you also don't want to, it's not just about the individual CDN capacity in each market, which is a problem. You know, we have to go into each weekend knowing how much capacity each CDN can give us in each location, even worrying about individual ISPs. And we have a team of people who worry about that. But the other thing is, you don't want to get caught out. The worst thing that can happen is Apple makes a software release. A new game is released on Steam. You get caught by something happening on Xbox. There's another streaming event. You know, maybe there's another streaming media connect that's sucking up all the bandwidth because everyone in the world is watching it. You've got to be really careful. So the bandwidth and the geography of the internet can change. Even during a game, it can change. So you need that vendor resilience. You need the ability to change direction. But you also got to worry a bit about, so a lot of people have dealt with VOD delivery. VOD's easy. We always say Netflix has got it easy. If you're delivering static or quasi-static elements and you're used to doing that, that's great. But when you're trying to deliver VOD, so when you're trying to deliver live, everyone is watching at the live head. And everyone is asking for the same file at the same second. And that creates massive inefficiencies in the CDN. So it means your callbacks and your requests back to your origin, the intermediate parts in the CDN just don't know that the request has already been made. You know, even the same process in the same machine, in the same node, doesn't know that the same request has got, you've got these race conditions that go on. And that means you do need a lot more capacity all the way through the supply chain than you'd think you need. It can be by a factor of over 5 times more capacity that you need than you think you need.
Yeah, just to add here, I'm not sure if you can add on this, but having multiple CDNs also stresses more in terms of your middle caching layer and your origins because you have more requests back.
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah, that where I'm going with all the different steps back, right back to your origin cache. You know, your origin caches have to be bigger. Your grandfather tier is getting hit more and more. So there's a map all the way through the supply pipeline. You can get hit. But as I say, if you apply multi-CDN where you don't need it, you also get inefficiencies in your system.